I actually already have a date. I'm so sorry. I'm going with Ivana to the prom. I'm so sorry. I'll dance with you. I even got approval from the date. Thanks.
Pardon me, I almost forgot. I've got a few questions from the inhabitants of the Forbidden Forest I'd also like to ask. This question comes from Raceling Majir. He asks, at the end of Act 1 of ABPM, Bellatrix says that according to her and Voldemort's plan, Quirrell needs to be sent to Azkaban. When did Voldemort and Bellatrix make this plan? Did Quirrell find him first in the Forbidden Forest? It just doesn't make sense. What's going on here?
The plan was actually made by Voldemort and Bellatrix previous to Voldemort's death, and which she left explicit instructions for it in the form of a video will.
That truly is some far-seeing. I guess that's why they call him the Dark Lord. The next audience question, please.
This question is for Joe Walker. Where did you get your nails done when you were unbridged?
Girl. You're a press Easy and fun, press I put on my dress, and my stockings, and my wig, and my lipstick, and then the last thing that I did before actually. And then I get in the costume. So they're press-ons, but I really like having long fingernails because they're vicious. Also, if you want some clips, you can see that I filed them into claws.
All right. David the Gnome says, I know it is a common request for sheet music to your plays, but what about the design schematic for Voldemort's flying machine? Personally, I always pictured it as an ornithopter. What about you, Tyler?
Yes.
Ornithopter it is. The next audience question, please.
Oh, he's over there.
What are the future plans for Team StarKid?
Well,
Pardon?
What are the future plans?
what is the future?
Many things. Well, let's see.
Happy kitty.
We don't know. This is kind of what we do after every show. We freak out for a long time and we finished Starship. We really finished it sort of in like April or May. And so now we're sort of figuring out what we are doing. So I wish I had a better answer than that. We're doing a charity event. Damn that GLE. We're doing a charity event at the end of August, though. So keep your eyes eyes open for that to help a charity.
I'm really tired. It's really hard to make shows. We've done like 4 or 5 shows in like 2 years. That's
Definitely
really,
4.
Yeah, 4, yeah. But it's really hard, and so we're just kind of trying to collect our sanity and keep it going. But as soon as we get it back, we'll make it.
Wherever it is.
Every show how painful it was to actually make it happen. And as soon as you get delusional, as soon as you forget enough, then you go, no.
It's a really healthy way of doing it.
Yeah, because you go, hey, we are friends.
This is the first time we've liked each other in months.
Jim, but friends.
Well, this is a question from Neytiri of our pet tribe, the Navi. She asks, Joe Walker, why do you think Richard Campbell is a superior StarCraft 2 player to you? Is it sheer skill or simply an intellect far greater than yours? Well, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Next audience question, please.
So, film and stage are very different sort of mediums, and you guys have, it's difficult to film a stage production and have it, everything come across that you want to come across. Has StarKid been thinking about doing any film work, like not just for YouTube, but any sort of short films or series or anything?
Straight out of the question.
Yeah. Little White Lies, season 3.
Our reason is to do what we do sometimes. It's a lot easier than making a movie because they take forever and
They take
you have to know
billions
how
of
to do. You have to know how to do. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, we did just make a bunch of short little clips of Joey and myself for Red Box, which it's not really a movie. It's more like Joey and I trying to figure out how to make a camera.
Yeah. It was a lot of late nights of us running on pure sugar high.
Pure candy Red Box.
Pure candy high. What's funny? What's funny?
But actually, none of it exists because we couldn't figure out how to make a camera.
Yeah, so we ended up just filming them all and realized there was nothing in the camera.
We put the red lines in the camera, and so
Yeah, we kept trying to see if we could use red lines as tape, but it didn't work.
Joey, did you know that red vines are forbidden in the Forbidden Forest?
Well, I know one place I'm never going. Red lines, okay, I'll get it.
Well, thank you, Joey. That leads us to our next question. This question hails from Radagast the Brown. StarKid, do you really think Spider-Man 3 was that bad? In Act 3, Tom Bombadil and I were utterly charmed by the film. Your thoughts, Julia?
I would never lie to all of you. I did not see Spider-Man 3. But I heard that it was really awful from Nikolai.
I thought it was good, except for the third act. It's good except for Venom. Like, it's great, right? You're having a great time in the movie, and then Venom gets there, and Venom's done. But that's, you know what? Sam Raimi didn't even want to put Venom in the movie, so it's not his fault. The fact that they're gonna reboot
You're
that
so
film
nerdy, I love it.
is an outrage.
What about the character Sandman? Wouldn't it have been scarier if the movie was at a beach?
of the Spider-Man movie where they fought Sandman in a graveyard. and you brought up grapes. Yeah, it was cool. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
You.
We're over here.
Hi, I just want to take a moment because I know I have Darren here, so we have that like lead connection. But do you ever think that there'd be ever a possibility? I know there's a bunch of legal stuff, so it'd be hard. But of StarKid material ever appearing on Glee?
I mean, that's not really my call. I'm kind of keen on just sort of
Chris calls it. Chris gets Chris calls.
yeah, that was a dirty joke that Brian said. You didn't hear it. I'm sort of lower level. You know, when you're an actor, people always assume that I know stuff and I wield some kind of power. I really don't. I'm a puppet with a mouth. But it's a good puppet. I don't know. If they ask me, it'd certainly be, that'd be a wonderful gesture of that. And I know a lot of people at Glee are aware of StarKid, and there's a lot of crossover fandoms. And Ryan Murphy came to one of my shows back in December, which was a really nice thing for him to do. Take the time, he kind of got a grasp of kind of what we have going on here. And so I don't know. I don't think things out of the question, but balls in there for it. That'd be cool though. I'll put it in the suggestion box.
You're so cool. We have time for one more question.
Let me just say really quick, I've been trying to get Lee Michelle to sing the coolest girl for a while.
The most, or your own character,
Which character do you relate to the most? 1, 2, 3. Because I'm a Gryffindor.
Very eloquent, Nick. Well, now everyone, if you would please be so kind, join hands and repeat after me. This is a traditional Senshaw curse. May the wounds of our enemies be buried. May the thread count of their hammocks dwindle. And may their milk turn sour.